With a random meme launching her into stardom and giving her brand deals, paid appearances, and even a podcast, you'd think the Hawk Tuah girl, aka Hayley Welch, would be satisfied with getting everything she ever wanted. However, one greedy leap into the realm of crypto meme coins landed her in every shady influencer's worst nightmare. An investigation from Coffeezilla.
Nobody's here for me, everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Hayley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really?
Hi, I'm the InternetAnarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be going over the web of lies and controversy surrounding the Hawk Tuah meme coins and its creators. How they manipulated fans into giving them millions of dollars, tried to cover it up, and immediately got exposed by Coffeezilla. For a bit of context, Hayley's rise to fame was sparked by a viral clip from a street interview with Tim and D TV on the 11th of June 2024.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
The video immediately went viral on Instagram, garnering over 400,000 likes and thousands of comments raving about the absurdity of her offhanded statement. She's a national treasure, keep this woman safe. Imagine for the rest of your life being known as the Hawk Tuah girl. She can't escape it now. As well as, I'm curious as to why the guy picked that particular question to ask. Her laugh at the end is priceless. Not long after the clip went viral, it inspired hundreds of edits and re-uploads, which naturally made people curious who the Hawk Tuah girl was. Fortunately, viewers would get some answers to Hayley's identity through an Instagram post from Tim and D TV. This led fans to a Facebook post from the account Fathead Threads, which featured Hayley signing and promoting their apparel collaboration. While the meme continued to go viral in the preceding months, Hayley didn't seem eager to capitalize on her newfound fame. Initially, Hayley didn't make any social media posts or product launches, which led users to believe the Hawk Tuah soundbite was all they were going to get out of her. However, little did Hayley or anyone on the internet know, the Hawk Tuah meme was about to make internet history once again. For better or for worse. By the 3rd of September 2024, Hayley would return to the internet with the announcement of a weekly Hawk Tuah podcast. Reading, y'all kept asking, what's next? Well, this is it. I'm so thankful to have my own podcast where you'll discover the real Hayley Welch. I'm delighted to join the team at Better who fully gets me. Together, we're going to introduce the world to Hawk Tuah every Tuesday. Over on YouTube, Hayley was trying to increase the hype for her brand with a rather uncanny promotional video that played into the fact that she was stretching an 8-second clip into a full career.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. Yeah. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy?
Unfortunately for Hayley, fans didn't seem to enjoy the overplayed meme anymore as they heavily disliked-bombed the video and flooded it with harsh comments, such as, hanging out with the worst influencers makes me hate her more. She really said the biggest meme of all time on the bio. Nah. The 15 minutes of fame caught her, as well as, imagine milking a 30-second meme with a podcast. Having a podcast episodes massively disliked by her audience would become a running theme on Hayley's YouTube channel, and only seemed to get worse with each upload. Despite the overwhelming negativity, the Hawk Tuah podcast reached number 3 on the US Spotify chart within the first month of its launch. What's even more strange is how the podcast managed to stay in the top 5 for several months after. One could imagine that the rapid growth of the podcast would be enough for Hayley and the companies promoting her. But sadly, that wasn't the case, as Hayley and her team decided to monetize the meme in the worst way possible. On the 6th of November 2024, Hayley would publish a tweet showing off her crypto wallet and announcing her plans to launch a meme coin of her own. Naturally, the community was revolted by the possibility of another crypto pump and dump and even speculated that Hayley had every intention to scam her fans. With a tweet from expert crypto investigator Zach XBT stating, "We were warned," with Hayley replying, "Fake news, but appreciate you trying to protect the community." Instead of addressing the concerns of her fans, Hayley labeled it as fake news and went on to launch her coin a few weeks later.
Oh yeah, if I launch a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But are you sure you're gonna launch? I don't know. I'm not a big fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Along with this, Haley and the Web3 platform on here began offering fans spots on the allow list to receive free tokens when it goes live. On the sign up page, the team behind the Hawk coin reassured fans of the project's legitimacy with claims like, Hawk isn't just a meme coin, it's a part of the culture. Haley is using her meme to unite her entire community. Hundreds of thousands of non-crypto users will be onboarded by Hawk, because Haley is making it easy, fun, and engaging. By the 4th of December 2024, those claims would be proven false, once the coin actually hit the market, and the community's worst nightmare would become a reality. Within an hour of its launch, the Hawk coin price increased by 900%, with a market cap of $490 million, and then dropped by 90% shortly after, all the while Haley is hyping up the coin on Twitter.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Hawk Coin's launch had all the telltale signs of a pump and dump, and it wasn't long before everyone behind the token was facing serious scrutiny. In the comments of a Twitter post, the crypto analysis software Bubble Maps would write, FYI, your team is keeping 96% of Hawk Coin supply in 10 connected addresses. You might not be aware of this since you're new to crypto, but it's worth bringing to your attention. In an effort to sway public opinion, Haley and her team would organize a Twitter space to discuss the incident. However, things didn't go as planned. At the start of the space, Haley would try to pin the blame on quote snipers while seemingly reading off a script full of influencer buzzwords.
Hey y'all, it's Haley, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my 15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a single token. This is just a launch, and I want to tell you I'm here to stay. The plan is to give these coins to my real fans, the ones that buy my merch, watch my podcast, donate to my charity. And I also wanted to tell you that I learned a lot along the way, but I just want to say screw the sniper bots and I'm not going anywhere.
Shortly after, Haley's co-host would rant about how the launch was set up and explain why it definitely wasn't a pump and dump.
Yo, Haley, they try to fuck us. It's all good. It's all good. Let them know you're here to fucking... You're not here to get sniper botted all day. You're not here to get fucked. We're here to have some fun. We're here to meme. And most of those coins, by the way, are going to your community for free. There was only like 3%. That's why everyone's like, oh, 97% is bundled. 3% was in the pool. That 97% is all on chain. Yes, there was a strategic allocation that was done through SAFs for people outside the United States of America because of all the security laws. So yes, 17% of the supply was taken from that was paid for. There was a strategic allocation, and those tokens, those people can do whatever they want. They're not from the US. They could do whatever the fuck they want with those tokens.
Even going as far as claiming that the critics were mentally ill.
So if you want to be part of this meme community, dope. If not, if you want to just, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now, right? I'm definitely mentally ill. I do love it. I do love memes. I do have a passion for this stuff. I try not to be on X like I used to, because it's just a bunch of miserable people trying to farm engagement and hate.
When Haley and her associates were done explaining, a certain YouTube investigator would take the stage and started hitting them with some hard-hitting questions about their token.
Happy to answer any
I have
questions.
questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What, Coffeezilla?
Hey,
man.
this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
Coffeezilla, just Just chill for a second.
For most of the call, Haley's co-host would continue to evade Coffeezilla's questions and even directly antagonize him at times.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project,
fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Things would devolve into Haley and her co-host shouting at Coffeezilla whenever he presented them with relevant points or evidence.
You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you.
When the Hawk Tuah team couldn't take the heat anymore, they decided to end the conversation by muting Coffeezilla.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted.
Eventually, Haley would get sick of the questions from other speakers and just leave the space entirely.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
In Haley's mind, the entire Hawk controversy was something she could put on hold and walk away from. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation was much more grim, as hundreds of millions of dollars was on the line and holders of the coin were already involving regulating authorities. In his video titled Exposing the Hawk Tuah Scam, Coffeezilla outlined the deceptive strategies used behind the token's launch and the devastating impact it had on the community.
And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold one token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem, because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haley Welch's fans, or Hawk Tuah girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting, like, actual fans who've never been involved in, the crypto space before.
Insider trading wasn't the only scam at play, as they profited off the exorbitant trading fees throughout the Hawk coin's release.
Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Dex Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees.
While Haley's meme status was the driving force behind the project, the individuals that assisted in helping her launch the coin should also be held accountable.
Is that there are 4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk Tuah girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like, he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk Tuah girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on her call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Haley Welch's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money. Talking about Hawk Tuah.
In the pinned comment, Coffeezilla would leave a response from Haley's lawyer, stating, I watched the video. Just to clarify, the 50% of net proceeds mentioned was from the allocation of tokens, 10% locked for 1 year with a 3-year vest thereafter, and wouldn't be realized until when she sold them. Out of her 50%, she would have to pay her non-crypto team too. So in reality, she would likely only hold 3.5% of the tokens withdrawn, if at all, on the above schedule. I think a comment from one of Coffeezilla's viewers summarizes the situation perfectly. The current meme cycle: 1. Become a meme. 2. Start a stupid crypto coin. 3. Rug pull. 4. Lie about said rug pull. 5. Get exposed by Coffee. Regardless of who the masterminds behind the project were, all of those involved will likely face varying levels of legal action. As citizens of the internet, we can only hope that a regulator will see this and want to make an example out of Haley Welch. While she might not fully understand what she did, actions should have consequences, and there's a lot of people who lost their money because of her shitty scam. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy Coffeezilla's videos too, but Haley Welch is far from the worst example of Coffeezilla exposing an influencer. Click the video on screen to learn how Coffeezilla exposed the worst YouTuber scams on the platform.